Scruffy's not here. So I'm on time. Okay, about maybe 5 minutes late. I saw Scruffy out sleeping near the railing this afternoon. So I don't know where Scruffy is. I'm surprised he's not here. So I think I'll bring out the food and see if he comes. So his water bowl is getting close to empty, but there's still water there. I looked at it this morning from the window. It looked about the same. So I did some watering out in the front yard just a moment ago. So I doubt he'd be out there. So I'm going to change the water. Huh. I don't know where Scruffy is. Well, folks, this might be a short video tonight. I don't know where he is. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of watering since he's not here. And if he shows up, I guess I'll resume filming. If not, I guess we'll try this tomorrow. So, hey folks, I'm done. Well, I watered about 2/3 of the garden. It's dark now, I can't see anything. So, right before it got completely dark, I actually went walking down the street, just kind of making sure there wasn't some roadkill on the side of the road. A little more morbid, but Scruffy hasn't missed a meal in a really long time, so it's not really like him. So I didn't see him on the parts of the street that I went down, so that's good. And I went for a run a couple hours ago, so I went down the other direction of the street, and I never saw anything there. I wasn't looking, but I think it would have been pretty obvious that there'd be a dying cat in the road. So I don't really know where he is or what happened to him. I think that maybe I didn't see him today. I had a recollection of him sleeping near the railing on the deck, but I actually might be mixing up yesterday or the day before. I was deleting some old video footage, of course, in space, and the image I have of Scruffy sleeping on the railing may have been from the past 2 days and not from today. I'm trying to think if I actually saw him today, and I think in the middle of the day I did not see him. I didn't see him this morning. If I saw him, it was in the afternoon, but I don't think I actually got a good glimpse of him. If I did. So he may have been gone all day. Another possibility is he was out in the afternoon and he decided to leave the yard. And since I went, so I went for a run late afternoon, and then when I came back, I watered the front yard, and I know the hole in the fence, under the fence that he normally uses to get in and out of the yard, gets flooded with water when I water those plants. So he may have just decided he doesn't want to touch that water, muddy pool of water to get back in. So maybe that deterred him from coming back. So that's why he's missing dinner. So at this point, I don't know what to do except keep an eye out for him and hope he shows up and hope nothing bad happen to him. So I will be keeping an eye out for the rest of the night, and then if he shows up, I guess I'll film. If not, try this again tomorrow and hope he shows up. So keep your fingers crossed. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Okay. So it's about an hour and a half past dinner time, and I just checked the door, and here he is. So he's finally here. Just meowed. So I put his dinner away. It's something scratching. And Scruffy hears it too. Is that a mystery animal? Huh. Okay. It stopped. If that was an animal, it's pretty brave to be making a ruckus with me here. Okay, well, I need to get Scruffy's dinner out of the fridge, so I gotta stop the camera here and get it, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. Got the plate of food there, getting my shoes on. My clothes are soaked from watering. I still haven't replaced that hose nozzle. I was thinking I was going to do that tomorrow. Okay, so anyway, let's bring out the food. So, oh, you hissed at me. Gee, you think it'd be nicer? I'm waiting for you. Okay. Oh. Wow, you're really jumpy. Okay, let me get the glove on. I don't know, you're acting funny. I just want your food, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna pet you anyway. Wow. Something's wrong. Okay, so I'm starting to settle into the pets. But yeah, he's hissy tonight. So I don't know, maybe he's upset by something, which is why he's late. I don't know, maybe he encountered that animal. Though I don't know why that make him late, unless he was injured. He seems okay physically. I don't see any blood and big tears in his fur. Okay, he seemed to like that pet there. Okay, I think he's starting to settle into it. So I don't know. Very weird tonight. So I was also going to comment, we're not quite there yet, but I think we're in week 52 now, from when I started this. I don't have the exact day. I wasn't keeping very close records. I was just recording whenever there was something happening. And at first, Scruffy didn't come every day. Or no, he came every day. He'd eat the food, but I didn't always catch him eating the food. But anyway, and I don't know how many more days. We'll be in week 53. So that would be a 1-year anniversary. But, yeah, I was a little worried that since he went missing, it might be a very sad anniversary. But he's here now, so that's good. The hissiness puts me off a little bit, but he's acting better now. He's probably hungry, because he's an hour and a half late to dinner. You know, that's a problem for him, not for me. So I just ate my dinner. I think he was looking at the table there. I think, yeah, you want the food, don't you? He's kind of into the chin rub there. So we'll give it a few more minutes. Oh, he really got into that one. Got the headbutt there. So, yeah, we'll give you a few more minutes here. And then we'll get your food. So the weather was still hot, but it was actually a little cooler today. I was kind of hoping or expecting more clouds because the forecast had clouds again. And yesterday they warned in the morning, and I thought the weather forecast was wrong, but then they came in the afternoon, and they were pretty thick clouds, so it reduced the sun intensity and made the afternoon nicer. But so I thought there would be a repeat of that today, but the temperature was lower today, but yeah, there were no clouds in sight. So I'd actually put off my run to the late afternoon. I think Scruffy's getting impatient. Or he wants to be rubbed in a different place or something. He's acting a little funny. Okay. I just headbutted my leg. So basically, I was supposed to do an interval run today, or interval runs, or intervals. Anyway, so I kind of felt like I was gonna try to do the afternoon again because the mornings have been so hot, and I was actually busy again this morning. So I said, well, I'll just do it this afternoon. But since there were no clouds, yeah, it didn't really cool down as much as I expected. In fact, I don't think it cooled down at all. The only saving grace was the fact that it wasn't as hot today as other days. And then there was a nice breeze that came in late afternoon during my run, so that was the other saving grace. Okay, I think you're probably ready for food. Cut this a little short since you were late. Okay, let's get your food. Okay, got your food. So we got a meaty pate with real chicken and tuna again. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for brushing. So I did my interval run, but I was actually pretty tired. Probably should have did a recovery day yesterday, but since the weather turned towards my favor, I felt compelled to go for a bike ride, take advantage of it. But I think it left me weaker today, more tired today. So my interval run, I think went okay, but I felt like I didn't hit my peak effort. I felt like I was like coming in maybe 10% under what I should have been putting out. So I feel like I didn't perform well and probably cheated myself and squandered the day on it. Oh well. Try to do better next time. So when I came back, since it was late afternoon / evening, we just went through a mini heat wave again. It felt like I needed to water the plants again. So when I came back, I started watering the front yard. Haven't done that, I think, in a couple weeks now. So it's due. And since it cooled off today, it's a good time. So I think the weather is supposed to be similar to today again tomorrow, and then we're going to get another mini heat wave. So I'm thinking maybe Scruffy had left the backyard, and was trapped in the front. I didn't see him, but maybe he saw me and was hiding because he was really, really far away or something, and didn't want to approach the garden since he was so far away. And as I mentioned earlier, the hole that he usually uses to go in and out of the yard fills with water when I water those plants, and so he may just avoid that entirely because he doesn't like water. As we saw a few nights ago, when I spilled a little bit of water on the deck, he was very careful not to step in it. So maybe that's why he's late. Or it could be that mystery animal kept him away. That was out in the yard watering. So after he didn't show up for dinner, I watered more of the backyard. I didn't finish the whole thing, but I was out there with the hose, and I didn't see any animals, and you'd think they'd be scared away by me. So I'm going to have to finish watering the garden soon. So we have 1/3 more to do with the backyard. So I'm going to try to replace that hose nozzle, I think, tomorrow. Then we'll see that I think the hose end, I think, needs to also be replaced, so I might not be able to use the nozzle, or it might not help me because there's a bunch of water leaking between the existing nozzle and the hose. So the new one may not help that problem. So for some reason the camera's gone out of focus. So the kibble is probably a little soggy tonight since it's been sitting in the pate for an hour and a half. So it's probably a little soggy. But that's Scruffy's fault for being late. The focus on this camera tonight's not very good. It's a little better. So I don't think I saw any other cats today. No, I take that back. On my way to the park, I did see the cat that hangs out in front of the woman's house who feeds them every night. So she just brings out a plate of food or bowl of food, I think, every night, leaves it for the cat, and then the cat just hangs out there all the time, sleeps on their porch. She doesn't seem to interact much with the cat. She just kind of brings out the food, and then the cat seems really friendly. But the cat's even let me pet it. So it's not afraid and skittish like Scruffy here. But yeah, anyway, I was passing the house, and it looks like the lady already brought out the food because I saw 2 bowls in the doorway, and the cat was actually not near the bowls. It stepped away, kind of like what Scruffy does after he eats. Scruffy walks away and then starts grooming himself, and that kind of looks like what this cat was doing. So this cat had walked away a bit and started grooming himself. And the lady doesn't seem like she interacts much with the cat, except maybe just a quick pet. And she brings out the food and then goes in. At least when I've seen them, I catch them on occasion, mostly just, I think when I was running in the evening, it just happened to coincide with feeding time. And I think today was just a little bit later for the feeding time than normal. But it's been so hot the last couple months, I haven't been doing much in the evening or afternoon. Been doing all my running in the morning, or all my bike rides in the morning. So I think I've only done maybe somewhere between 3 and 5 afternoon bike rides in the last 2 months, and I think all of them were like within the past couple weeks. Because I noted mentally, gee, this is the first time I've been out on a bike in the afternoon in quite a while. So this is definitely an odd day, or night. Scruff's drinking more than usual too. Wonder if that's a symptom of what happened today. So I don't know, maybe he was forced out of the yard for a period of time. As I said, I'm not sure if I actually saw him in the yard today. So he may not have had a chance to drink since last night. But most of his water bowl was gone. There's still a little bit of water. But yeah, maybe he was gone the rest of the day. So hopefully he doesn't throw up. So is he back for more pets or does he want more food? I'm gonna give him a moment. Looks like he's gonna throw up. I don't want him throwing up. I think he wants more food. So I have a little bit of kibble, or not kibble, I have a little bit of treats still on the table. Maybe I'll give him a treat. Is he leaving? Yeah, he doesn't want pets. Okay, I'm gonna grab a treat. I got 2 treats here. So, treat. He didn't really lick his bowl clean, so I don't know if he's really that hungry. Yeah, you ate the treats already. Yep, sorry, that's all there is. Gonna save the remaining for another time. I still have not been to Dollar Tree. Keep saying I'm gonna go, I haven't done it. I actually need to go grocery shopping soon. I'm actually getting low on my soup. So, as I mentioned, I make a whole batch and then I freeze it. And I think it takes me about, let's say, a month and a half to get through it. And I'm about due. So I'm going to put my glove out and see if he wants to be pet. Not really. He's kind of avoiding me. I have to really reach here. Very gently stroking him. He's not really into the heavy pets right now. He's avoiding the face as he tends to do after he eats. Okay. Doing the head there. So actually I've had a pretty busy and kind of rough couple days. And it's getting kind of late now, so I probably can't stay out here much longer. I actually got stuff I gotta do still. I wasn't planning to water so much of the garden today, but since Scruffy wasn't here, figured I'd do it. But then, now that he's shown up, I have to get that time back somehow. So yeah, I think he's done. Doesn't want me in the vicinity. I think he's looking for food. No. Okay, few more pets. I was about to take the glove off. And there's kind of a love bite thing there, but not all the way. Yeah, he's kind of avoiding the glove. Oops. Almost a love bite there. It looked like he's about to put the finger in his mouth, and then he stopped. So he's looking at his leg. Fur looked a little funny, but I think it's probably just grooming artifact. Or is patterning. I think he's done. What more? Or are you done? So I should go in, especially if you don't want more. Oops. Okay, he's looking in the bowl. So I gave him extra food yesterday. Today, I don't think it was as much as yesterday, but I think there was actually a little bit more than usual too. It was all soggy. And he got the treats, so. Oops. Headbutt there. Okay, I think he wants to groom himself, so I think this is a good stopping point. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight, folks. So I'm gonna say goodnight to Scruffy here. Yeah. Okay, you want another treat? I'll give you another treat. Okay, let me get the treat. I'll close the bag. It's hard to open with one hand. Okay. There's 2 more treats. I want the treat? Or you want the pet? I think he wants the pet. No, he wants the treat. He's waiting for me to put the glove on so he can eat. I don't know, maybe I conditioned him so he won't eat until I have the glove on. That's funny. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I gotta go in. Okay, so I'm glad you're okay, Scruffy. So I'm gonna take in the food and call it a night. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.